It's a summer of big returns on All My Children.
Give me 2 minutes to find my skates.
Take 5. I'm feeling generous.
So I haven't unpacked. I know what's in every box.
Well, as long as I can sit, I'll wait forever. Oh, what a wild morning.
Yeah, me too. Between the discharges and the admissions, I felt like a traffic cop.
It's a good thing we had a good breakfast at the Ryans.
Yeah, it was nice, wasn't it? But it could have been nicer. I didn't like leaving without you.
Well, there were some things that I really wanted to tell Delia, and did you mind?
No, but I felt bad ducking out from a possible fight. I hope it didn't come to that.
Well, I wouldn't call it a fight exactly. I was frank with her, and she didn't like it very much. But I really didn't want to hurt her. I just wanted her to listen.
Yeah, how'd it go?
Well, I got to say my piece anyway. I told her that you care about her, and always will. And then I suggested that she accept what you're offering her, your friendship, period. And beyond that, I just elaborated a little bit from what she already overheard. You know, she was eavesdropping outside the kitchen.
On the back stairs, I figured.
But I told her that I hoped she heard the whole conversation, because it was all about the difference between offering to share yourself with another person and not needing to own him.
You said that?
Yeah, and more. I told her that you don't belong to her, or to me, and that you can tie yourself to someone, but that isn't love.
Some discussion.
Not exactly a meeting of the minds, I'm afraid.
She listened.
She got mad.
Oh, that's her problem. Hey, you know what?
What?
I don't want to discuss Delia. Not when we're both off duty and free to spend the entire afternoon together.
You really want to go out in that blizzard and skate, don't you?
Yeah, there's not that much snow, just a couple of inches.
Weatherman says there's going to be lots more. I bet you we'll be the only people in the park.
Wonderful. Ah! Found them. Hey, you're not gonna chicken out on me, are you?
Are you kidding? I'm gonna skate rings around you. I can't think of any better way I'd like to spend my evening off.
This summer, the party's on Soapnet.
We have a party to rock.
You'll never take over my life.
Nothing is going to change how I feel about you.
That love can't die, baby.
Oh, it is so on.
What? Shut up! And you won't believe who's coming.
You're back.
This is one summer shindig you don't want to miss.
I am ready to have the summer of my life.
Only on Soapnet.
Down.
This week on all new jam-packed news, Rise of the Planet of the Apes stars James Franco and Frida Pinto. Plus, the two hotties from the new movie The Change-Up, Ryan Reynolds and Jason Bateman.
Oh my God!
This week on All New Views on ABC.
DiGiorno comes with Toll House cookies now. How cool is that?
Bang, boom! Let's do this. We got milk. Awesome.
New DiGiorno pizza and Nestle Toll House cookies. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno pizza and cookies.
How do you know when you're wearing a great bra? You smile a little brighter and stand a little straighter. You have a little more fun.
The signature comfort you designed by Bally, with no slip straps and no ride-up comfort in all the styles you love.
When you feel comfortable and beautiful, you just know
Live beautifully in Bally bras, panties, and shapewear.
Hi! It's water from the drinking fountain at the mall. Isn't it great? Thank you. Bye!
Great tasting tap water can now come from any faucet, anywhere. Introducing the Brita bottle with a filter inside.
I'm Ronnie from Jersey Shore, and keeping it real is what it's all about. That's why I use Xenadrin.
I'm Sonia, and I got real Xenadrin results. I lost 35 pounds, and I've never felt this sexy.
Get Xenadrin today.
Get Xenadrin. Get results.
Who knew this getting older thing could go so smoothly?
See up to 10 years disappear in a stroke with new Visible Lift Smooth Absolute Foundation from L'Oreal. Smooth skin to ageless perfection. Our luxurious brush takes years off instantly, filling lines and smoothing wrinkles, while Hydrocollagen plumps and hydrates. 91% of women saw smoother skin right away.
Smooth is the new young.
New Visible Lift Smooth Absolute. 10 years smooth away in an instant. Only from L'Oreal.
We can be sexy forever because we're worth it.
Boy, it's snowing like crazy out there. Hey, sorry, Mac. I think I'm getting your floor wet.
Not really. Tomorrow, when my altar boys come in with snowballs in their pockets, then the floor will be wet.
I thought Frank and I were the only guys that did that.
I'm afraid you were just part of an endless tradition. There's coffee out in the kitchen?
No, thank you. Mac, I don't know what to do about my sister.
I've been worrying about Delia, too.
Yeah, well, she said she's talked to you. Has she told you what she's up to?
She spoke to me in confidence, Bob. I have a pretty good idea of what she's thinking.
Yeah, if she gave you the right story. But in case she didn't, I think you better understand that she's after Pat Ryan. She wants to marry him. You know what I mean? That night they were in Boston together. They made love.
Yes.
And so for the past couple of weeks, Delia's been waiting mostly. She wants Pat to get her pregnant.
She hasn't had a lab test yet.
No, I don't think she... Well, what are we going to do, Mac? Just sit around while Delia wrecks a lot of lives, including her own? Let her force Pat to marry her because he's fathered a child that neither of them wants? Is that what we want? Let her ruin a lot of lives? I mean, you and I, Mac, we're the only ones that knows what's going on around here. We gotta step in before it's too late. For Dee's sake, for the family's sake. Mac, if we don't straighten things out right now, nobody else is going to because nobody else gives a damn about her. I'm sorry, Father.
It's the old days all over again, isn't it? Watching out for the kid sister. Always waiting, playing the role of the family father.
Yeah, but it's not quite as easy as it used to be. I mean, I'm sorry for her, Father. Her whole world is falling apart. I understand that. But I'm telling you, the things that she'll do lately to get her own way, it just makes me sick. I wish to God I would have brought her up right.
You are not responsible for the person Delia is.
Yeah, you keep telling me that, don't you?
But when are you going to start believing it?
Father, look, Delia's the problem. It's not me. Now, what if she turns up pregnant?
The chances of that are pretty slim.
Yeah, well, she says just a little bit differently. Mac, if and when it happens, I'm going to give her some pretty rough advice. I'm going to tell her to get an abortion.
No, that's the one option she doesn't have.
Oh, yes, she does. Not because I believe in abortion, because I don't. But in this case, when I weigh everything, it's the only solution I can come up with. And not just for Dee, not just for Pat, not just for the Ryans. I'm talking about the baby. Delia's never been the mothering kind. She doesn't even know how to take care of little John on her own. Mac, when I think of another kid conceived for all the wrong reasons, I don't know how she's going to handle it. I'm serious. This whole thing scares me.
The fact remains, Delia has no right to terminate a pregnancy. In good conscience, you can't advise her to. Look, even if you did, she wouldn't listen to you. Think of the trouble she's taken to conceive Pat's child. You know she wouldn't consider an abortion.
All right, so you tell me what to do. What's the answer? I just hope she isn't pregnant.
Yes, and you make sure she doesn't get the chance to try again. What can you do to keep her away from Pat?
Not much. Even if Pat stays away from her, she'll find some way to sneak around, find him. I mean, Mac, I've tried everything. I've suggested a job, I suggested a school. She's not buying any of that stuff.
Would she ever agree to leave Riverside for a while?
What do you mean, go on a trip or something?
Anything, as long as you put some real distance between them.
Well, I'm not so sure that just do anything more than delay her plans, but I'll give it a shot.
Good. It must hurt terribly being torn between your sister and the Ryans.
There's going to be a lot of people hurt before this whole thing is settled. Mac, we're all headed for a lot of trouble.
Frank, everything's okay. Dr. Wolf's sending me home.
The contractions have stopped. He's absolutely sure.
Yeah, of course I have to go right back to bed rest, but at least I don't have to be here in the hospital. Frank?
Yeah, I'm here. Grinning a whole lot. I just realized I've been absolutely terrified for the past 24 hours.
Oh, well, don't worry anymore. Just have a good day and come back home as early as you can. I'll be waiting.
At the hospital, I hope. I'll pick you up. Is lunchtime okay?
No, Frank, I'm all set to walk out the door.
And into a snowstorm? Come on, Jill.
No, into a taxi, all right? I'm wearing boots. I'm feeling awfully good. And if I can't walk a block and a half, travel without an escort, I'm going to be awfully depressed. Frank, please, don't argue. I really need to do something on my own. I'll be careful.
Okay, I got a meeting in a few minutes. I'll call you right after that. But please, Jill, if you don't feel absolutely right when you get down to the lobby, stay put. You promise?
I promise. I love you. I'll see you at the apartment. Good morning.
Yeah, it sure is. Talk to your doctor.
Naturally.
I'm really glad the baby's still with us.
So am I.
Hey, was that Frank on the phone?
Yeah. Any more personal questions?
Yeah, a few.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You said you were going to meet him at the apartment. Isn't he picking you up?
No. I told him I'm perfectly capable of getting myself home. And since he knows that I am a responsible, competent human being, he did not insist on delivering me to my doorstep.
Have you looked out the window?
I've seen snow before.
Responsible, huh?
Uh-huh.
How about a practical nurse to stay with you? Have you contacted Consuelo?
Seneca, if I need a nurse, I know where to find one.
Oh, sure. Oh, you're going to carry your own luggage, too?
That suitcase weighs about a pound.
I am absolutely positive it is very light. I don't suppose you've listened to a weather report. See, there's more than snow, Jill. There is ice and very strong winds.
Well, in that case, I will leave my suitcase at the nursing station and Frank will pick it up later.
I'm taking you home.
At this moment, I am finding it very difficult to remember that I like you. Seneca, we've been through an awful lot together. I know somewhere I have very deep feelings for you. I know I do. But right now, I am finding you so overbearing that I can just barely be civil to you.
But what bothers me is that you can't be sensible.
Seneca, get out of here.
No. No, we made a bargain, and I'm holding you to it. Now, if you continue to jeopardize the life of my baby, I swear to God, I'll tell Frank the whole story.
I told you yesterday that I'm not trying to have this miscarriage.
Well, then what the hell do you call this stunt, huh? The brave trip home alone in the storm? After 24 hours in the hospital? After a very narrow claw for a baby? Now, if you really think that that's responsible behavior, then your judgment is off, and you need...
I need what? A psychiatrist? A nurse? A keeper? A wheelchair? Somebody to feed me and dress me and tell me when to come and go? Damn you, Seneca! I will not allow you to make me a helpless fool!
Oh, please, now, come on. Sit down a minute. Now, catch your breath. Come on. Jillian. Is that really what you think I'm doing, trying to make you helpless? Because I refuse to allow you out on the icy streets when you've been that close to a miscarriage? I don't understand you.
You don't even hear yourself, do you? You refuse to allow me? Seneca, how can you say that after I just explained to you that I need to make my own decisions?
Because in this instance, I'm afraid I can't trust you to make the right ones. I wouldn't interfere if it was just your life. But it's my baby's life. And I have a right to protect him. I'm gonna leave word with my secretary. And then I'm gonna take you home. You just give me a minute.
Each lost the loves of their lives.
I'll never forget you.
But this week,
I never thought I'd feel this again.
3 timeless couples
Dad?
will be reunited.
Zach.
Watch All My Children, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on Soapnet.
At eHarmony, we take the world and narrow it down for you to those singles with whom you share powerful compatibility. That helps you be more selective and more in control of the possibilities. Visit eHarmony today and review your compatible matches free.
I'm Joanna from Texas. I lost 34 pounds with Hydroxycut.
I'm Robert from Chicago, and I lost 43 pounds.
I'm Karine from New York, and I lost 51 pounds with Hydroxycut. It really works.
Hydroxycut and Hydroxycut Max. Lose weight. Start now.
Enjoy the luscious fragrance of Glade Vanilla Passion Fruit. And, wait for it. Wait for it. And now it's also Hawaiian Breeze. 2 Glade fragrances meet in the middle, filling your home with one incredible combination. Get Glade 2-in-1 candles and release the magic.
SC Johnson, a family company.
We asked Bradford Anderson to name all the Spinelli nicknames he could remember. Go.
Stone Cold Mr. Serpacino-esque one, Maximista, Blonde one, Original Blonde one, Prince Pectoral, Big Daddy Stone Cold, the Goddess, the Divine one, Bad Blonde one, the Demented one, the Valkyrie, the Brusque Lady of Justice. I could be here for literally 3 days, probably.
See who Spinelli will nickname next on General Hospital. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on Soapnet.
You know what I'd really like to do is take a sleigh ride. But I mean a real one. Hitched up to a big old horse, and a bunch of blankets over us, and lots of snow on the ground. At night, with moonlight everywhere.
Oh, I'd love it.
Someday, huh?
You know, you really have a wonderful romantic streak in you, don't you?
It was showing, huh?
Well, I've noticed it before, but usually in connection with one of your Irish tales.
Guess it's connected to you now. I feel romantic in every sense of the word. Which is to say, not only do I feel like kissing you, etc., but I feel the urge to make some grand gesture, like buy you a present, something wildly extravagant.
Oh, go on.
I don't know, maybe serenading you at your window and buying you dozens of roses. Faith, I can't get over how I feel.
Happy?
Yeah, but that's not what surprises me. It's more of a sense of wanting to be with you all the time. We spend hours together, but I have no desire to get away. Just the opposite. Do you realize how strange that is for me?
Not exactly the old love 'em and leave 'em philosophy, is it?
No, it's more like a whole new world. You know, I was thinking about that last night. I was lying in your guest bed, and you were down the hall in your room. You told me that you weren't ready to sleep with me until you were sure it would mean something equally important to both of us. Now, those were the magic words, but I didn't have my standard reaction.
Magic words?
Yet no emotional commitment, no lovemaking.
You make that sound like a threat.
Well, in the past, that's the way I've experienced it. But not last night. It felt like you were leveling with me, and I didn't want to run away.
Running away. Guess that would have been your standard reaction, huh?
You better believe it.
Oh, I believe it. Don't forget, I got a little taste of Pat Ryan's disappearing act last year. Oh, Pat, I didn't mean to upset you. I just wanted you to know that I understand where you're coming from.
I've been trying to rethink some of that.
Well, I think that's a very healthy attitude.
Feels like all the pieces are falling into place.
It's incredible, isn't it? If we don't go now...
Yeah, I know. Tell me what you want to do.
I don't want to. I guess it's what we probably should do. Grab our skates and go to the park.
Out in all that snow?
You're not gonna chicken out on me, are you?
Big storm out there.
Oh, you'll love it.
Oh.
Taxi! Taxi! Hey, taxi!
Next, take a trip to the Upper West Side on Ryan's Hope. Later, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Only on Soapnet.
Join us for The Chew, a new talk show that's made fresh every day.
Wait till you try this.
With expert advice.
My favorite prosciutto comes from Iowa, but fortunately, they deliver.
Dish towels that make the perfect napkins for messy backyard barbecues. The hottest trends.
Pulled chicken tacos from the Korean barbecue truck. Delicious.
And useful tips.
Smaller shrimp are less expensive and just as tasty in my yummy gumbo.
Join The Chew for a bite. Weekdays, coming Monday, September 26th, only on ABC.
Keeping your family safe from harm is something you take seriously, but how do you protect them from hidden dangers you can't see? Introducing Spylight, the ultimate solution for finding hidden contagions before they find you. Simply shine Spylight on any surface to reveal hidden contaminants you can't see with the naked eye. Spylight uses powerful LED ultraviolet technology. This bathroom may look clean, but Spylight reveals just how dirty it really is. This kitchen counter looks clean enough for food, but as Spylight shows, think again. Spylight reveals blood and urine and is perfect for finding hidden pet stains on furniture and carpets. Bed bugs have reached epidemic proportions in hotels. But with Spylight, you can inspect your room before you check in. Protect yourself and your family. Get Spylight today.
Call 1-800-723-0722 to order the Spylight Kit for just $19.95. Order right now and get a second Spylight Kit absolutely free. Just pay separate processing. You'll also receive the amazing Spylight inspection glasses as our special bonus gift. Call 1-800-723-0722 to get 2 Spylight Kits and the free glasses for just $19.95. Call now.
There are some things you can't control.
The weather.
The front page. The stock market, obviously. We're hearing the one thing no one wants to hear.
Cancer.
Okay, things you can control.
What you know before treatment.
There's a high risk of infection during chemotherapy.
So don't let anything interrupt your fight against cancer.
Talk to your doctors and go to manageyourtreatment.com. There are some things you can't control, but this you honestly can.
You won't find a better address than this. I'll take it.
Most people come to the Hamptons for the lifestyle,
Your job is to enjoy yourself. I want your life.
but she's coming for something else.
When I was a little girl, my father died an innocent man, betrayed by the woman he loved. When deception cuts this deep, someone has to pay. When everything you love has been stolen from you, sometimes all you have left is revenge.
ABC's Revenge. Wednesdays this fall
Welcome to the Hamptons.
on ABC.
Of course you have every reason to be concerned about Delia. But I believe she's changed ever since Pat brought her back from Boston.
Yeah, full of cheer. I noticed.
But she's working very hard. She's helping Maeve around the place, and now that's a good sign.
Kevin, I don't put much stock in good signs. I've been hurt too much by them lately.
Hey, Kevin.
Hi, Frank.
Hey, Frank, how's it going?
Oh, fair. Look, can I talk to you for a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Great.
Can I get you something, a sandwich, a beer, anything?
No, thanks, Kevin. I'm on the run today.
So, tell me what's up.
Well, I've just taken the plunge. I hired myself one of the toughest divorce lawyers in the city.
Come on, Frank. Delia give you the divorce.
When? Right. So I've engaged the services of one Mr. Harry Bartos. You know the name?
Yeah, vaguely.
Yeah, he's what's known in the profession as a bomber. Not a nice guy, but he gets results.
Now, what is that supposed to mean?
It means that he's going to filter through every minute of our marriage and come up with a case against Delia based on the grounds of cruel and inhuman treatment.
You're gonna dredge up everything? You're gonna put the family through all that pain?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. I mean, we'll have to give extensive testimony, and you're right. Every old wound would have to be opened up again.
Frank, you are out of your mind. You don't start a war of those proportions and expect to come out of it smiling and waving a nice, shiny divorce decree. You're gonna hurt a lot of people. I'm not just talking about Dee. There's a whole network of family out there. You're gonna mess up. Now, come on, man.
I know that. Why do you think I came looking for you? Huh? Before I go ahead with Bartos, I gotta try the reasonable approach one more time.
You want me to talk to Dee, huh?
Yeah, look, man, I don't like putting you in the middle, but I really can't deal with her anymore.
Well, I'm not so sure how much good it's gonna do, but I'll try. But listen to this. If she doesn't buy it, don't take it at face value. Sooner or later, she's gonna want to get a divorce. Sooner or later, Frank, she's gonna want to get remarried.
Bob, if she says no to me one more time, I'm gonna have to go with Bartos. I just can't wait for sooner or later. Jill can't wait.
Does she know about Bartos?
No. And look, she isn't really worried about the divorce, and she probably won't like my pushing the situation, but I can't go on watching her fighting with a miscarriage all by herself. I mean, it's my baby, too. Yeah. And I should be in there, you know, pulling for the kid alongside Jill. And when the baby's born, it should have my name. And I'm gonna make sure that it does.
Taxi! Taxi! Hey, taxi! Taxi!
In Port Charles, revenge is a priority, relationships are disposable, and good medical care is a necessity. Keep up with this fast-paced city with an all-new episode of General Hospital, weeknights at 10 on Soapnet.